like, what?
And we're back at it. Guess what? On the other side of this whole show, we got the whole host section going on. We hosting everybody from the city. Hopefully outside the city soon. Yeah. Get some people going on. Get some things going on. Today's guest, we got JM Vercetti. You can get him and see him at JM.Vercetti. You know what I'm saying? Throw that up for him, Fent. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna vibe out to a song as well. Yeah. That's gonna be a bonus. Mm-hmm. And then we're gonna see what's going on. And then I'm gonna go ahead and throw the show over to my co-host, Gizz. Let him go ahead and rock this interview. What we got going on, Gizzard?
Yeah, man, I'm sitting down with the Pink Punch Smith himself, you feel me?
How long you was thinking about that? How long you was thinking about
that? Like 2 minutes.
That wasn't off the top, man. That wasn't off the top.
2 minutes of gears.
That was good, though. I like that.
Facts, you feel me?
Appreciate it.
Hakeem, man. Hakeem, I'm happy to have you, JM, man. Talk to me, man. What's going on, bro? The new Unleashed, the new Unrolling. What's up?
Well, you know, anybody who knows me know I've been back in Delaware for a little bit, but I've been in Cali for a minute since like 2015, 2016. I've been in the Bay, shout out the Bay area.
Nice.
You feel me? East Palo Alto, Vallejo, you know what I'm saying?
Nice.
What else? Oakland, shout out Hayward, shout out. Where else I be at?
Man, you was
you was
around. People was around San Jose.
Yeah,
he was around.
But yeah, I got
shout out to Chris on third.
Right,
yeah, you about to see.
That's SoCal, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? SoCal is different. That's LA and all that shit.
Yeah,
I stayed down there too, but the Bay is like my.
Quick question, real quick. I didn't mean to bust you. What's the best part that you like of LA? Do you like the SoCal fluffy shit, or did you like the hood?
I like, well, first of all, it's a difference between North Cal and SoCal. SoCal is Southern California, obviously.
Oh, Southern Cal's not the hood. It's not the posh area.
No. Like, it's two separate. Like, North Cal and SoCal are 6 hours away from each other.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah, it's like big-ass difference. North Cal is like your Oakland, San Francisco, all that. That's the Bay.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's where I was staying at initially when I went out there. I was in SoCal. Yeah, I was in SoCal for like maybe a year. Mm-hmm. That's where your LA is. And you know, Long Beach and stuff like that.
So would you promote that more, or would you like to be in the Bay more?
The Bay for sure.
For real? Yeah, okay, shit. I don't know nothing about it. Now I'm all blacked up there.
Yeah, when I got to the Bay, they showed love. Like, I think most of us are Delaware artists or work with Delaware artists.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So we kind of know how it is. I think on the East Coast in general about support and stuff like that. Like I think we're just real reluctant to show support to people like that.
How about
but out there, it was just like, dudes was just like, I don't know if it was just because I wasn't from there or what, but you know what I'm saying? They're just like, oh shit. Like, I remember the first time I got out there, because when I went out there for school, right? Mm-hmm. So I had a night class. I went out there for film. So I had a night class, and it got done a little early, and I had some time to kill. So I just drove around. I think I was in San Mateo or somewhere. And this time I met one of my best friends, Fred. I just went to a bar. It was a whole bunch of people in there, and I walked in. Sat down, had a drink, and I was just busting up with him. He was like, yeah, where you from? You don't sound like you're from here. I was like, from the East Coast, Delaware. And the bar that I was at, they play hip-hop, like 90s hip-hop, like boom bap shit. And I was like, yo, that's my shit. Like, I was going, he said, oh, you got some shit? Like, I was like, yeah. So he took his phone, he listened to it, he said, hold on, I'll be right back. Took the phone to the back, hooked it up on the aux, and just played it for the whole bar.
Wow.
And it was like, you know what I'm saying, it was a good amount of people in there, too. They was like, yeah, we feeling this shit. I was like, what the fuck? Like, I don't think that would ever happen over here. You know what I mean? Niggas gonna be like, what, you rap from Delaware? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, for sure.
And so I don't know what to attribute that to. You know what I'm saying? I like to attribute to my talent, but it's probably because, you know, I'm not from around there and stuff like that, or maybe like the Bay is just cool like that. But every person I really met after that, they've been solid. From the Bay. SoCal's been a little, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you know, fake.
Shout out the Bay. You know
what I'm saying? That right.
But yeah, so, you know, and that's where I kind of got a lot of my musical influence too. They kind of mixed with my East Coast upbringing, because like I said, I grew up, born and raised here, Newcastle. My pops from Philly, Southwest stand up.
That's right.
But so I grew up off of watching battle raps, Meek, Reed Dollars, Joey Jihad.
Yes, sure. You know that go.
I'm in tune with the battle rap.
For sure. You know what I'm saying? So I grew up off of that too, but music was eclectic too, so I liked everything. I feel like we all around the same age, so Lil Wayne was a big influence too, stuff like that. So,
for sure.
Yeah, for sure. So Cali was like, it wasn't too big, it was culture shock, because I listened to stuff from everywhere too. Yeah. Game was a big one too. Snoop was a big one too.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's why it was kind of easy when I came out out there like, okay, I'll rap like this,
Mm-hmm.
and I can do that, but you know, it's just gonna be a little more bars in there. You know,
Gotcha.
For sure.
So, is there a new project coming?
Yeah. So what I did, I started in 2018. This project series called the Color of Sound Theory.
Mm-hmm.
This way we're gonna get into the colors. We're gonna talk about this.
Mm-hmm.
But so the Color of Sound Theory, I started releasing it like episodically.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like 3 songs, a color. So
Okay.
I started with yellow, and when I started, like I started before October 2018 because I was orange. So the first one was the yellow one, then it was orange, it was red, and I was pink. And my idea behind it was to just go through the range of emotions, and colors are such a good representation of emotions. You feel me?
For
Like
sure.
everybody knows what blue means. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Blue. Everybody knows what red means. But if you don't, I just try to convey as many of those emotions in the
That's
pack.
dope.
You know
That's
what I'm
dope
saying?
as fuck.
So like the first
Yes.
one was yellow, and I try to make it relatable to everyone, but also like my story. Like the first one was yellow, and for me personally, well, I was doing research on colors too, because I was in film, so that's kind of where I got the idea. Kind of meshed the film and music stuff.
Okay. Got you.
So the first one, yellow, when I researched that, a lot of people when they see yellow, they think of like sickness and stuff like that. So I kind of touched on like addiction and stuff like that. You know, in my own life and people that I've seen. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that.
Oh my
You know,
God,
because
it's deep.
during that period, I was drinking a lot, heavy. You know what I'm saying? Drugs and shit like that. So, and then after that, I did the orange one. God bless you. I did the orange one. That was when people see that, they think of that was more of like a relationships with like friends and mistrust and stuff like that. So I touched on relationships I had with people that, you know, if kind of relationships kind of fell out on that one.
That was deep.
Then the red one, there's so many emotions in red. Red is such a dope color. Like you have the passion, you have anger, you have, you know what I'm saying? And passion could be like love, or like it could be passion for like music, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like I tried to convey as much as I could into red
That's
as I
so
could.
dope.
And then now we on pink, and pink is, you know, they all different ones. The yellow one's called the pilot, because episodically, so you know, the
Yeah,
first,
pilot.
it's called the pilot. And then the orange one I did, came around Halloween in 2018, so I called that one the fall up because it was fall time.
I like that.
Yeah.
Fucking dope, man.
The red one's called the Beast.
Now, where can we get these
Yes.
albums? These are all out.
Yeah.
On
iTunes,
iTunes,
Apple Music.
Spotify.
I was on all
Definitely run those
And
platforms.
my brother, my actual blood brother, 3 AM Snipes, he does all the artwork. So all the art direction done by him. Obviously, you know, I give my notes, but he does everything. So when you go down and see it, you're gonna be like, all right, that's pretty dope. How kept the colors going and stuff like that.
Okay.
So now we on pink, and it's the beauty. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I said.
Period.
Serena, sit down, Serena.
Alright, just.
That's why when I walked in, I was like, you got my color on. You feel me?
No, that was just only right. God sent.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, matter of fact, before we even continue, I just want to say that the views and opinions of Dre do not represent JM Vercetti. Kensington, I got mad love for y'all. I don't want no problems with nobody from Kensington. She was talking crazy. She said Kensington don't got no. I said, oh,
Yo,
whoa.
I'm
Wow.
on some real.
Whoa.
I need to have a disclaimer that we are not
Look.
going to. We need a disclaimer.
No, I'm doing my own disclaimer.
No, because
I
it's a
fuck with
great
y'all.
idea, Jay. Because I wanted the disclaimer as well. I was trying to
As soon
backtrack
as
it
she
a little
said that, I
bit.
said, all right, hold
She's
on.
a
Because I know a couple people from Kensington. I don't want no problems. That is my people's, but we just
Go
have
to
different...
PA Kensington.
I-
Come back to me.
That don't got nothing to do with me. But anyway.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, everything's on Apple Music, iTunes,
Okay, that's it.
Spotify,
That's it.
all that. You know what I'm saying?
All platforms. Look it up, y'all.
Yeah, for sure. And on the beauty, I got a record with RAMG's very own Zell. Zell's on that jump.
Oh.
Would that be the song we're playing today?
Yeah, we're gonna do that when I switch it up because
Okay.
he popped in. So
All right, cool.
No, he here. He's back still there. He was in the
I'm
bathroom
about to
probably.
say, like,
All right,
that's why-
solid. So we're gonna get that going in a little minute. You know what I'm saying? You know, we're gonna check everything out. What's up, Flock? All right, Flock. We taping. Keep us live.
Who is this coming in?
You know, it's the folks, Flock,
Hi,
Levi.
girl.
You know what I mean? Gang.
Gang.
So,
Oh, let me stop touching your leg.
I wish you would. Damn.
I'm gonna start smacking you.
the Stu Podcast.
Everybody.
Facts.
So what you?
So as far as like what your music speaks towards, I'm interested to hear what you feel your demographic is. What do you speak towards? Who do you speak for? Who do you speak to? You know, talk to me a little bit about that.
I like to make music for like the younger version of me, who I would want. Like, okay. I'm thinking like, you know, when I was 16, 18, 19, any year that I passed, who would I want to listen to from Delaware? Because I didn't have nobody like that growing up in Delaware. Like, I want to be that artist for, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, what would the best artist from Delaware sound like when I was 18? He would rap like this. He would talk about things like this. You know what I'm saying? So I just try to be that guy for him. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you on that. I feel you on that.
You know, like, I think besides you, everybody grew up in Delaware.
Yeah, pretty much.
But I grew up in Delaware. I came down when I was 13.
Right. So
I'm
like,
25 now.
So y'all know how it is. It's like you don't. We didn't have nobody like Philly. They had meat. They had Reed. Even before that, they had beans.
Say that.
They had state. They had the whole state prop. The state prop was lit.
And I love Cassidy.
They had Cass. Yo, I don't know what happened to Cass, man.
Bro, he fell off. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. He fell off. It's
all right. We don't gotta get into it.
Man, we can't get into it. It hurt my heart too.
Yo, bro, it was sad.
You know how big
is that real?
The beats, bro. He said.
Was that real?
Yeah, that's
real. It's real?
Yeah. Could you imagine a day
it's a joke,
look,
Please tell me it's a joke.
Look, this is my thing, though. Everybody sounds trash when you start making beats. My prediction for
Don't
2020.
put it on social media.
Listen, my prediction for 2020, Cass gonna have a banger. Like, beat production-wise, he gonna have a banger. I guarantee it.
But
I think the thought is, for me, if you've been musically inclined before and you know people, why would you go back to that method of madness, knowing, because I know how hard it is to make a beat. You know, it is hard, and it's not one of those things where you can just get on there. I mean, you know, you can make some things that sound good, make you want to rock out.
That's what I said.
But like, if only you're rocking out, that's not good, fam.
It was horrible. Don't put it on social media.
I love the man. That's my guy.
I mean, didn't his music career fail because his beat man left him?
I wouldn't say fail. He had some joints.
He do have some
joints. He had joints. Don't get me wrong. But it fizzled out and got quiet due to the lack of a producer. Correct?
For sure.
After
For sure. Yeah. It was that. It was that.
He kind of lost his identifying sound after that.
Yeah. And so
I agree.
That B-boy.
So he's trying to do the Swizzy.
That B-boy sound. That was the.
My B-boy stands. Come on.
You know what I mean?
Yes, that's my shit.
Yeah.
Him and Swizz was a crazy collaboration.
Crazy.
But yeah, to your original question, so like, as Delaware artists and listeners, we didn't have nobody like that. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to make music like that and help other artists too, so we can. I don't want it to just be one of us, you know what I'm saying? I want it to be like the kids growing up, they can listen to a bunch of us, like, oh shit, that nigga Zell, that like Delaware guy, you know what I'm saying?
No, it's crazy talent.
I think we talked about it last time we was here, like, we could be like the next Toronto, like, or Buffalo. I like Toronto or Buffalo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
If we could be the next Buffalo, I would like to see that happen.
And I feel like it's a perfect time for us to step in that lane. You feel me? I feel like it's just I don't know. I feel like it's a good time. I don't know how much time we have, but can I ask y'all a question?
Surely.
What do y'all think is holding Delaware back from being a Buffalo or Toronto? Like one of those cities where it's really lesser known, but it has so much talent. What do you think?
Can I answer? I was going to be the guy.
Answer, bro.
Okay, cool. The answer is you can't never rush a baby to run a track meet. You know what I'm saying?
It's a marathon.
We're babies. Like, some of the people that I even work with are kids of people who I know used to rap. You feel me?
Right.
So like, if you were raising your child and he was 2 years old and he was a rapper, he's a very good rapper. Fucking right, he's a great rapper. You feel me? For him to have a career, he needs to be a great rapper.
For sure.
So a lot of people just picking up the art. It's an art. Late in their career. And then their sons looking at them like, what's my dad doing? We got a whole bunch of those. What was my pops and uncles doing? So we're babies. We're about to put the shoes on. Just be patient.
He's still crawling.
Just be patient. That's the only thing.
I feel like it's bubbling over. I think that, like he said, being patient is definitely a key.
For sure.
I would also say that it just takes the right kind of platform and exposure to be created and made. Which is why this Stu Podcast is brought to you by FENTradio.com. You can make sure to tune in to be a part of that platform and watch that build and create. I think that, you know what I'm saying, with a situation where artists can get the proper spotlight that they deserve, and that they can start to build the fan base that's deserving of their talent. You know what I mean? I think that then you'll see a transition. And for that to happen, you know, I think it's just more tricks of the game have to be learned. Yeah, and over time it's getting learned and the story's getting passed down.
Also, there's a lot of like low key hating though. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, rappers and shit, y'all rap good, but low key like, oh well, he kind of like still like it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know how to explain it, but like it's low key hating.
You know
like,
what? I honestly don't think it's. I think it is a little bit hate.
Or envy.
It's hate everywhere. I think you know what I think.
It might be envy too, bro.
You know, I think it's more of. I think it's the fact that everybody deep down wants to be the first one to do it.
Yeah.
I think that's what it
is. It's the
yeah.
hunger.
And it's like,
okay.
Yeah, it's like it's not like I don't hate my brother. It's like I just want to be the one to be like the Drake. Everybody, I think everybody wants to be the Drake in their head. Like they see how Drake put on.
Right.
Like that's why I said Toronto. But I don't look at it like that. I feel like we just all need to just support each other, put out music, and then the people gonna decide who's the Drake.
For sure.
For sure. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I think
that's a true fact. People will decide who's the Drake.
Also, like,
go
ahead, say
and also people have
speaking...
to grow in culture because a lot of people are still stuck here. You started here. You were born here.
Yeah.
You know, imagine all the things that you learn as soon as you touch ground in Oakland.
For sure.
You know what I mean? That right there, in essence, is kind of what I know for certain. A lot of people haven't been well traveled enough to know that there is other things than what's going on in this box.
Yeah.
Facts.
And that's a big part of it too. Like, so we're just getting to that. I believe just in my heart.
Which is crazy though, because like I feel like you don't even need to be well traveled these days. Like
I feel like you do though. Expand your horizon.
The internet's
crazy,
the internet's only a computer.
You
know what I'm saying?
You gotta be there to experience
you do
the vibes.
You do, but like you just connect with so many people. Like
I've had a discussion with a good homie of mine, and we were saying it's one thing about being able to connect with people. Then there's another thing.
What I mean,
there's another thing about being here and connected to people.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? When you come here, you meet Price.
Come on, Price. Say that shit. I'm about to put
you
an organ
came here and meet Price.
Preacher Price.
You didn't see.
Yes.
I like that.
You didn't see a lot of people. You didn't see a lot of people who's collectives and stuff, and very much like going to be people. You know what I'm saying? And I keep that dream alive. I keep those people around me because before you and your uncle was somebody else, I was probably attached to them somehow. I had their record or something because I was just a little scrubby young man in the music. But there wasn't even a third of the rappers that y'all see today then. And we're just talking about the 90s.
Yeah.
And then in 2000s, and we'll say that era where more so Delaware was, Gino was the hottest rapper at that time. And a lot of you guys don't even know the Genos, the Red Lions, or the Ill Strips, or any of those type of guys, any of those people. You know what I'm saying? The Soviet Unions, judges, and there's a lot of people, right? There was so many guys. And then inside of those guys was their era. But then there wasn't even a third of the people who rap now that was then. Like, I could still touch tangible. The many people that we've seen today in here today will probably have been the numbers of amount of people that was rapping at that time.
Yeah.
For sure.
So then we get a little bit older. Now we're talking about another whole section of a decade later. And then we talk about what's going on in 2010.
Yeah.
2010, now you got more rappers. It's more people knowing what's going on. Other people have tried it. Mugs have moved on. Some people got families. Things going on. But again, like I said, that's why I use the analogy. We're like a baby out here.
Yeah.
When I say run a track meet, like you have to be a fucking adult to run a track. To run track. I would say that. You can be a child. You could be a child and run track.
I mean,
but you can't be an Olympian.
Right, you can't do that.
You could be 13.
Right.
Our problem is everybody wants to be 13 and be that Olympic champion that broke the mold. I'm LeBron, and we're not going to have any LeBrons. You're correct with that. With all right, well, this guy was so young, but because we're all off each other's backs, even though we don't think we are, we're off each other's backs, off another's backs, off another back, off another's back, and you know what I'm saying? People be cool.
Yeah.
Some people ain't cool.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Then we got people who ride, and we got some people who's really doing some shit.
Yeah.
And we always got a favorite. You know what I'm saying?
I think we gotta be comfortable with other people's success. I feel like that's the difference between us and the West Coast.
Nobody had a problem with Shizzy's success.
But that's
Wait,
wait.
I'm not trying to pop you. I'm just trying to give you an idea of what I'm saying.
You're right.
Nobody was having a problem with his success. It's just that what it took for him to get there, you wouldn't believe it. Mm-hmm. It's unfathomable that I'd have to do that. Most artists would think.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. Invite yourself to go ahead and dig deeper in your fucking shit.
Yeah, sure.
You know what I'm saying? Don't think that you're just gonna get there because I came out to a couple of studio sessions for about 3 years. I did some shows. Mm-hmm. Shit, hell, you did a show. You just did, whatever. 3 to 5 years worth of your shows could happen overnight if your opportunity was a budding.
Well, I think that another thing that plays a big role in it though, because we're all speaking from an in this box mindset, but outside of this box is perception.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, what I've heard from perception, from people who's on the cusp looking in, they say that we don't stick together.
Right.
So
you know what I mean? There's that. There's
all right. That's cool. That's that. But fuck that. Fuck them.
You got sweat.
That's what we do.
But what I'm talking about.
Hold on. Wait. Just give me my chance.
Okay.
That's what we do. Imagine if that's your qualities in life. Imagine if that's your qualities in life. That's not a drop off. That's your gift. You have a gift.
No, but when I say,
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I get what you're talking about.
Either agree with me or disagree with me.
I feel what you're saying. I agree. What I'm referring to though in perception is when you have to advertise yourself as someone from Delaware, from the outside in, how that may come off to somebody else who doesn't know you or doesn't know Delaware.
The people with opportunity hasn't had to do that. So the people who are playing NFL, the actors, the people who are behind the scenes from Delaware that we don't know, that aren't like in our immediate circle, they're there. And they do promote Delaware. It's just the mere fact that we don't have enough infrastructure to say that that's where we came from. We're just a hodgepodge of people. We're not a complete unit. We're not a unit of people. We're just a lot of collectives. And anybody's gonna say that, like, yeah, we got some folks back there, because that's what we have, a bunch of folks. But I totally believe that our mindset, our ability to just come in and chameleonize ourselves to a situation in an area is a gift, and we'll be able to make money off that at some point when we make the basis off of opportunities. Opportunities are only thing that are holding us back, because when we get the opportunity, if your uncle squandered it, you won't. So all our uncles have squandered all the opportunities. Yes. Okay, all of our forefathers have squandered the opportunities in rap. So it's not easy for you, because now when they look at you, they're like, damn, he probably like, what's the name in so-and-so. They don't stick together. Yeah, they don't stick together with you because you chose this nigga, he didn't fuck with you. But if you fuck with the right motherfucker here, you could have, it would open up the box. It would open up a box. But what I'm saying is, I always get it when people ask me about music. It's a thing about, are you asking the right people about music? Are you running up to DJ Ant? Are you running up to Chris Fullman? Are you running up to Price? Are you running up to Castro? Just asking people about music, not a particular artist. You're talking about the cusp of it all. Like, let me ask some of these studio guys. Like, a person of that nature came in, I could tell you that he was really caring about some shit. Not about the personal part of the shit when people just want an artist so I can make money off of you. They realize that you fuck with me, you gotta fuck with this whole collective. You gotta fuck with a lot of niggas. But they ain't willing to fuck with a lot of our niggas, because they're not everybody's not willing to play ball. And playing ball means look stupid, act stupid, do what I need you to do so we can get you out here. Somebody's gonna have to bite that bullet. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's gonna have to be you're just going to have to bite that bullet. You know what I'm saying? You signed a deal. It wasn't like worth what it was supposed to. But you created opportunities. That's going to have to happen. That's a more thought about good situation to not want to be in than anything. What if you are the guy and you have to sign a deal, but you see all these people behind you that you're working with and working for, and you're like, damn, they talking about 1/10 of what I would make if I did this by myself. I might as well just do it by myself. Nope. I'm saying the opportunity is yours right now. that's a more opportunity that people should be wanting to be scared to be in, because you're going to be bought, sold, told what to do, but you're going to be doing everything that you see on TV and on Instagram. But if that's what you want, as they say, selling your soul, you can do it. But just know that somebody has to do it. I don't think that there are a lot of people that are willing to really take that risk of, you know what, there are some, but they ain't as good as the people that are. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
So you got people that are willing to jump in the fire, but them niggas ain't good enough. And then when they get in the fire and get good enough, they figure out, like, you know what? That's why I'm glad I ain't jumping in the fire, because this is way better. The organics of creating, being around creatives, writers, in the sessions, moving your music, doing the right things, doing the things that make you a musician and an artist worthy, rather than thinking about the monetization part of it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. And Shiz was right there. And I'm not putting the man out there. It's my very good friend. I'm just saying that he had opportunity. But when you have opportunity, just a good question that I'm going to let you get to your question too later. When you go to jail, what are your opportunities after you come from jail? You know what I'm saying? And for a Delaware rapper, that's really slim to none now. You was just there. Everybody knew you was. Everybody knew. But you took a charge. You know what I'm saying? You had to take that charge. You know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't snitching on shit, manning up shit, right? We talk about real shit. Your opportunities just cut 50 people behind Shiz. The Bobby Dimeses. The motherfucker. All right, I ain't gonna talk no more.
But bro, Suki's from Delaware.
Suki's
from Delaware, and don't put
there
Delaware
it goes.
on.
That's
and people love Suki. She was in
she's
top
made
5.
headlines for Delaware.
No, I'm not.
People
no,
love Suki.
No, I'm not saying that.
She's
I
from
said,
your
Like
era.
as a Delaware
I said,
rapper.
listen, do she ever come out her mouth and say she's from Delaware?
Well, she might if you
She
give her a
don't.
chance.
She don't.
She was just here and making like a video
No,
of her
she-
West Side, right?
Yeah, she,
But why
but
would she?
that's a
Why would
view.
she have to? If she might have, but the producers might have not put that on the screen. You gotta understand.
You gotta understand, it don't matter.
If it don't sell, it won't
Not gonna
excel.
do it.
They're not even gonna put it out.
They not.
But
So-
I'm saying the people who are behind the scenes, Drea. That's not. What I'm saying is, don't go everywhere and be like Wilmington, Delaware, Wilmington.
No,
Delaware.
I'm not
That's
saying
not
that.
what I'm saying.
I'm saying like
She definitely putting on for the folks.
that's like no. It's like I'm saying this. Meek Mill, Philly stamp, nigga.
Yeah, but
Okay.
Meek Mill came behind a lot of greats. Meek
Of
Mill's
course.
off the back of.
Eva's from Philly. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people is from Philly that's in the game.
It's
but-
a different city than
Yeah,
Wilmington.
it's a whole
is-
different city.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying this now. I thought Suki was from Philly.
Oh, you saying like the brand awareness, like she didn't.
You don't make it known where you're from.
I see.
Well, you're from Philly, but everybody from Delaware knew she's from Delaware.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but I lived in Delaware for over 7
That's
years
not the
plus.
same.
All right, bro.
You know, when somebody go to school with somebody and know her
But-
cousin.
yeah, you
I'm
know.
telling you, in Delaware, that's how I
But
go.
if y'all think, listen
Like-
to what I'm saying now.
I am. I'm just telling you from your Philly opinion.
I thought she was from Philly because she.
that sounds like
saying,
a Philly opinion. She definitely put on for the fucking hood. I'm telling
Oh,
you.
she did, but
She ain't supposed to get on there and talk about Wilmington, hood.
Why
hood.
not?
Because
Because
that's
like this, nigga. I'm from
that's
Philly.
gonna blow the
Nah.
opportunity again.
Yeah, nah.
That's gonna blow her opportunity.
We don't want her hollering Wilmington everywhere she go.
That's,
Excuse
I'm
me,
not
yo, I
saying
had to jump in the
that. I'm
camera
not saying
real quick
holler.
and
When
get
we
this
say
song
everywhere you go, I'm saying let it be known. I'm
No.
from Delaware. We got artists out here. That's, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but we'll get there. She's not at
We
no
will
position
get there.
to do nothing for
She's
nobody.
And we
she's
will
not-
get
she
there.
don't- You right.
That's
You
what's
right.
going on.
Yeah,
But
we
you know what
will
I'm saying?
get
Like I'm just saying, some people that be on don't really exploit.
She got a long way to go though. She got a long way to go.
Baby, alone.
You know what I'm saying? Like she got
Yeah.
moves. She got moves to make first. So I mean that ain't nothing. I
Just
rest
wanted to
that.
make sure I had control.
It'll come
Yeah.
back around when it
Make
come
sure I
back
had
around.
All
For
right.
sure.
You
All
gotta have
right.
patience with that.
That's good.
Patience is key.
Now look, we're in the overtime, so I'm gonna go
Yeah,
ahead.
go ahead.
I'm gonna let JM get this song off. Now y'all gotta let.
Oh yeah,
Let 'em go.
Come on, we gotta hear
Facts,
this
Yeah,
song.
we got on a tangent.
Word. That's what you wanted though. You said you wanted to bring it.
Yeah.
Nah, for
Yo,
sure.
that's what I like though. I mean,
I'm trying-
actually, it was actually a good conversation. You know what I'm saying? Weighing in on each other's ideas and stuff. And
Sure.
I'm glad that you asked me some good questions because I like to get that on record on actually what I think because people ask me all the time what I think. You know what I'm saying?
That was
It's
a
without
gem.
doubt.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
what I actually think. So we're going to
Okay.
definitely get into this song. You want to go ahead and throw it out there and tell us the song? And
Facts. This is Diamond Hoops. This is the second song off the Beauty EP. You know, it comes in 3. Features my man Sean Valley from Philly and my man Zell, Shah Zell. Here.
Yo, in the building.
You know what I'm saying? So this is Diamond Hoops.
Here we go. Let's get some volume on that thing.
Next time you get into it with your girl, start a business.
It's the king, right?
You start a business, you're so busy you have no time to cheat. Huh? Last time I did that, I created the Scooty Bikes. I got rich and I bought her a helicopter. A helicopter, nigga!
You was riding like from the beginning. Boy, we writing, this can't be the ending. Mad at me, I'm joking, you grinning. I know that I broke your heart with the sin. I can't buy your love with this money I'm spending. This money I'm getting, that's all for my baby. The brother, the riches, I'm driving you crazy. When it's on something done off of my label. I'ma get it, I said that I promise. I'ma get it, put that on my mama. Now I'm wearing you dripping in diamonds. Cause I would put up in my job. Gotta work though, you know that I'm grinding. In the trap, it's probably where they find me. Cause I know money dividing the count. That's how it goes. No,
And everything, if we don't work out after every little thing you put me through. Running through my mind like all the times where all I think about is you. Yeah, will I be damned if we don't work out after every little thing you put me through. And you've been running through my mind like all the times where all I think about is you. All I know.
Yeah, all I know if I got it, you got it. Had the money dividing the profit. I see it happen, you fucking a private. Drinking this blood like we smoking exotic. You the baddest and I'm being modest. Gotta work on plan and apply. My body I'm tired if you ride it. Speak patient, you know that I'm trying.
And I'll be damned if we don't work out tonight. I'll be damned if you ain't on my mind. Oh yeah.
Whatever you want, just know that I get it. Whatever you doing, just know that I'm with it. Whatever you drinking, just know that I'm sipping. You got my heart, just be careful with it. You different. I probably call you my lady, my wife. I need you to have all of my babies. I like you, I want you when all of you are crazy. I need you, I'm begging. I can't do it, maybe. Can't do it, maybe or no. I got you dripping like all of my flows, and all of my dreams and all of my goals, all of my highs and all of my lows, all of my lows. You know what I've been through. All your troubles, just know that I'm with you. And all my dog and steady this shit, but you all need, baby. I can't
And I'll be damned if we don't work out after every little thing you put me through. And you've been running through my mind like all the times where all I think about is you. Yeah, will I be damned if we don't work out after every little thing you put me through. And you've been running through my mind like all the times where all I think about is you. That's all I know. And I'll be damned if we don't work out tonight. I'll be damned if you ain't on my mind. Oh yeah.
So, we spend 10 years in the tunnel of love, and once we're out, something terrible happens.
I'm free.
But you won't tell me what that is?
I won't.
That's right. That's right.
Word.
That's right. That's
fuck with
right.
that shit.
That's right.
That was a vibe.
It was really nice talking. I like it. Definitely one of the more interesting conversations I've had. But I cannot get serious with someone if I know it's just going to end in tragedy.
By definition, don't all relationships end in tragedy?
That's a fact, Jack.
That's deep.
You gotta listen. When you listen to all three songs in sequence, you see how they all connect.
Wow. You're a very detached person, too. I heard you on the side over there talking about all relationships. That's a fact. That is not a fact.
It is a fact.
I have relationships that definitely never came to those.
They end in tragedy.
They
haven't
end in
ended
tragedy, bro.
All relationships end in tragedy.
No.
For sure.
No.
Death is inevitable.
What are you talking about? The relationship that I'm having with my...
Death is inevitable.
Hold on, wait a minute. Wait a
I'm talking
damn
about-
minute. I didn't even get to talk. Wait a damn minute.
Go ahead.
Now, I have a relationship with my grandmother that I had like no other. Now, when my grandmother passed, this funeral was like no funeral that you've ever seen before. This was like a real, everybody left up because she was that much into church and stuff like that. So if you're into afterlife and all that other stuff, that you would know that there is a greater other side than death. Death is just like a holding point. Hold on, wait a minute.
My fault.
Now, if I was into death and saying that, that was a tragedy and I wanted to cry and everything, that means I'm holding on to some shit here that y'all need to really think about, because you know what? Ain't shit going on around here that's worth what I'm talking about. This feeling this relationship that I have with only a few people, and this is my true person, I'm saying my grandmother. You know what I'm saying? That's my grandmother, not the grandmother that I ain't fooled with. I'm talking about the one that I'm talking about the one that I ain't even know what the hell was going on, but she was teaching me stuff, and I'm learning and stuff. I'm like, damn, really? That's what's really going on? And then my grandmother on my other side didn't die and have that great passing, and everybody was all, you know, because that part of the family wasn't into the other side of the faith of what I'm talking about. Whether you're spiritual or not, that's not a tragedy. Well, knowing that I'm going to see her in heaven. But go ahead.
That's the thing.
I digress.
The quote was, all relationships end in tragedy. You feel me?
Okay.
That relationship never ended.
It never did?
Yeah, the relationship you have with your grandmother never ended.
Well, most people would think it was death, but I had cut y'all short with that one.
Nah, if you still have that relationship, then it hasn't ended yet. You know what I'm saying? He said every relationship that ends.
So that poses another question. You know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna take too long with it. So relationships are forever.
Depends if you want them to be.
No, you're solely tied to that person.
You better be sure that you know who you relationing with. You better be sure who you relationing with. I don't care if it's a girl, guy, friend, whatever. You better be sure who you're around because that energy is definitely gonna be reciprocated in your life. So I'm saying that
this whole project is
great. The whole project.
Well,
that's
the
cool.
beauty.
That's what
is
I want to get into that. No, because the colors on the color scheme, man,
I love it.
episodical and things of that nature. This is words that I've never even thought of, but I know it's out there, and I was like, that was deep. That's cool. So a lot of people gotta check you out, bro. Definitely gotta get at him, bro. Get at JM Vercetti.
Episode 5 coming. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be the royalty. Purple is the next color in the sequence, so the royalty is gonna be tough. Yeah, I'm gonna get. This one's a little more serious. The next one, I'm having fun with that one.
Man, listen, we had a great show, man. I know Carlos was around, man. I think we were supposed to get a call from him. I was trying to get it on here, but I couldn't get the call out, man. We was listening to music and stuff, but I'm definitely gonna get at y'all. He texted me, he said he gonna holler at some people. He got some things going on. I don't know. My hosts are here. You know what I'm saying? We're here. Big Dog's not here. He'll be back next week. You know what I'm saying? Shout outs to everybody who came today. Shout outs to the gallery in the back. Everybody in the back. Thanks for showing out, coming out for us. You know what I'm saying? Rico, thanks for coming out, doing your co-host love. Giving us that witty ass shit that you always give us, dog. Dog, this nigga is funny as shit, man.
I can't.
Rico is funny as hell,
Kensington,
man.
Those were all jokes.
All jokes.
She was joking.
All jokes. All jokes. And
y'all go there.
We go.
And then come back
and shout outs to Drea for being a real one. And
holding it down.
Drea holding us down, you know what I'm saying? We gave her another nickname. I think we gotta get that going on.
Don't.
Serena Williams.
Alright, cool, because it was Fat Flag. I like that one.
No, we ain't gonna call you. I thought we said we wasn't gonna put you out there, but you just did it yourself.
Yeah, you put it out.
Because, like...
Leaked your own tape.
All right, there we go.
It's in the other episodes. It's already leaked.
Oh, it is. Damn.
Y'all
I hope your husband wasn't watching. Yo, Big Dog, these is just jokes. This is entertainment. You know what I'm saying? So there we go. Hey, man, we're going to pick it up next week. We're going to get to the show tonight. I hope y'all all get some rest because that show is at 12 a.m. and it ain't going to end till a little bit later than that.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know, try to get some sleep. And I'll see y'all later, man.
Yeah, matter of fact, stay tuned because at the end of this, we're going to go into another segment before the show.
Oh, shit.
Sheesh.
I like it.
I thought I was going to leave that I ain't going to let nobody know that, but we got to put that.
By the time this air,
all right.
It's going to be right after.
We must be live with it and everything. We got to have it jumping, man. I got to have it jumping, man. I lied. I might have to have one sip tonight. So my nose doesn't sweat too much.
Listen.
Wasn't nobody mad at me tonight. All right, man. We're going to get back, man. Stu Podcast. Thanks a lot, bro. We'll get at you later.
Hey.
Peace.
Whew.